Today we dive into 3 gut-wrenching stories where deception wasn't one-sided. Both partners hid truths that tore their worlds apart in a single, shocking moment. Each confession will pull back the curtain on the quiet lies that festered, the moments when the truth finally burst through, and the painful yet hopeful paths forward. Grab a tissue, because these narratives are raw, honest, and will remind you that even the deepest betrayals can spark a new beginning. She opened his phone to check a missed call and stumbled onto a string of late-night messages from a coworker named Lena. The texts were flirtatious, full of inside jokes, and ended with plans to meet after work. Her heart pounded as she read the line, "Can't wait to see you tonight, love." The realization hit like a punch. He wasn't just texting a friend, he was nurturing an affair while claiming they were happily married. In that instant, the foundation of their 12-year marriage cracked open, exposing a hidden world she never imagined existed. They had met in college, married after a whirlwind romance, and built a life that seemed picture-perfect: 2 kids, a shared home, and weekend hikes. He was the steady partner, always working late but promising dinner dates, while she handled the household, supporting his career ambitions. Friends admired their teamwork, and holidays were filled with laughter. Their love story felt stable, making the hidden betrayal feel all the more impossible to imagine, until that single message shattered the illusion of trust they had cultivated for years and left them both reeling. She noticed his phone always on silent, sudden trips for client meetings, and the faint scent of a different perfume lingering on his jacket. He grew defensive when she asked about his day, and his stories often conflicted. Meanwhile, his coworker began commenting on his social media posts with affectionate emojis, and she caught a photo of them at a restaurant that wasn't listed in his calendar. Each tiny inconsistency piled up, yet she dismissed them as stress-related quirks, never suspecting a shared secret that would later surface in a devastating reveal. When confronted, he admitted the affair, but revealed he also felt betrayed by her constant suspicion and the emotional distance she'd created. They decided on a trial separation, attended joint therapy, and set clear boundaries about communication. Months later, they rebuilt a friendship grounded in honesty, choosing to co-parent peacefully while pursuing separate lives. Both learned that secrecy erodes love, and that transparency, even painful, offers a path to healing. Their story ends not with reconciliation, but with mutual respect and renewed self-worth. From a hidden affair we shift to a couple whose betrayals unfolded simultaneously, each uncovering the other's secret at the same moment. This second tale shows how 2 people can be blindsided by each other's hidden lives, forcing them to confront truths that had been buried for months. The collision of revelations creates a chaotic emotional storm, but also an unexpected chance for both to finally see themselves clearly. He found a hidden folder titled Therapy on her laptop, packed with receipts for counseling sessions she never mentioned. As he opened the files, his own phone buzzed with a notification, a photo of his best friend, Mark, holding a ring box, captioned "Can't wait to say yes." Both revelations slammed together. She'd been seeking help for a secret depression, while he'd been planning a clandestine marriage to another man. The double shock left them both breathless, realizing they'd each been living a lie while assuming the other was faithful. They had been together for 6 years, moving in after a long-distance college romance. Friends described them as the couple that never fights, sharing a tiny apartment, cooking meals, and adopting a rescue dog together. He worked as a graphic designer, she as a marketing coordinator, and weekends were filled with board games and movie marathons. Their love felt steady, built on mutual goals and shared memories, making the simultaneous betrayals feel like a betrayal of their very identity as a united front, shattering the narrative they'd told everyone, including themselves. She began receiving private messages from a therapist's portal, but she never spoke of appointments, and his calendar showed mysterious off-site events on Fridays. He started dressing more sharply, returning home late with a faint scent of cologne not his own. Both kept their phones locked with passwords, and each avoided answering questions about weekend plans. Their friends noticed the growing emotional distance, yet each partner dismissed concerns as work stress, never suspecting that the other was concealing a life-changing secret that would erupt simultaneously. After the shock, they sat in silence for hours before finally sharing their truths. She explained her therapy was for gender dysphoria, and he confessed his love for Mark, who had recently proposed. They decided to separate amicably, supporting each other through the transitions. She began hormone treatment with his encouragement, and he moved in with Mark. Both found new communities that accepted them fully. Their mutual honesty, though painful, allowed each to pursue authentic lives, turning betrayal into a catalyst for personal freedom and self-acceptance. Our final tale shows how a hidden partnership can be uncovered by an unexpected ally, leading to a powerful reclaiming of self. In this story, family secrets intertwine with a present-day romance, creating a cascade of revelations that force the protagonist to make bold choices about truth, love, and independence. She was scrolling through her father's old emails when she stumbled upon a chain of correspondence between her mother and a woman named Claire. The letters spoke of secret meetings, shared plans, and a love that predated her own marriage. As she read, a text from her own boyfriend arrived: "We need to talk. I've been seeing someone else." Two betrayals collided, her mother's hidden life and her boyfriend's affair, forcing her to confront a family secret while navigating her own heartbreak in one crushing moment. She had grown up believing her parents' marriage was the epitome of stability. They celebrated anniversaries with grand gestures and always seemed supportive. Her boyfriend of 3 years was her college sweetheart, sharing dreams of buying a house and traveling the world. Both relationships felt like safe harbors, offering predictability amid the chaos of her early adult life. The discovery of her mother's concealed love and her boyfriend's infidelity shattered the illusion that any part of her life was truly secure, leaving her to question everything she'd trusted. Her mother would receive mysterious late-night calls, and her father often seemed distracted, refusing to discuss family history. Meanwhile, her boyfriend started canceling plans, claiming work emergencies, and his phone would buzz with unknown numbers that he quickly silenced. She noticed her mother's frequent trips to a small coastal town, and a faint perfume lingering on her boyfriend's jacket that didn't match any of hers. These small clues, once dismissed as coincidence, were actually threads leading to two intertwined betrayals that erupted together. She confronted her mother, who finally opened up about a decades-old love that never received family acceptance. With tears, her mother encouraged her to embrace truth, no matter how messy. She also ended the relationship with her boyfriend, choosing self-respect over staying in a lie. Therapy helped her process the layered betrayals, and she began writing a memoir to honor the hidden love her mother kept secret. Today, she lives independently, celebrating the freedom that came from confronting both betrayals head-on and forging her own narrative. Betrayal cuts deep, especially when both sides hide truths. Yet each story shows that honesty, even when painful, can become a stepping stone to stronger, truer selves. These narratives remind us that the worst lies often hide in plain sight, but facing them can illuminate a path to self-respect and renewed hope. What would you have done in their shoes? Drop your thoughts below and remember, your truth is worth fighting for.